Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to play some more CyubeVR today. It's part 14 of my series. However, it's going to be more of a quick walkthrough of my progress so far. Just as a reboot almost. And then I'm going to do some more building. But I lost some of my videos, so numerically it won't make sense. But anyway, still going to be working on the kingdom, so I'm going to show my progress so far. If you're new and you enjoyed this content and want to see more and want to help build a community, please be sure to follow. Yeah, let's get started. Yeah, so I may start out where the guard tower, sorry, in slash beacon area. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on each part. I just want to show as like I said, a progress of what I've done so far. I'm going to turn on rain. So there's something in here that I think it comes off across better if it's raining. So turn that on. And okay, so I'm going to start back. Skip through here real quick. I'm going to start with the watchtower. A lot of other things I want to do in here, but I'm trying to section it out. I'm not going too crazy at once because I have a habit of when I take an idea, I go within, then I got another idea, and I find myself skipping around until I don't really get each one completely done. This would be a good place for some water. I'm starting to learn a little better how to traverse the voxel environments. I went the wrong way. See if I can go this way or not. Well, then I could stand. I mean, standing crouch. Ah, crap. Okay. Alright. Oh, retriever. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Now, some of you already may have seen this, but it's been a while since I've been here. So this is my, it's not completely finished, but this was going to be my watchtower slash beacon. Something that's kind of, to guard the kingdom with another purpose of, it'll be easy to find my location when they're journeying out, but it didn't really work out that way. Anyway, so this is the overview of the bottom. I like how the light kind of comes in there. The simple side are the same coming up pretty much, so forgot I had that one. This is, well, wait. Oh, this is where I was testing at the flying. You can fly on here if you know what you're doing, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Yeah, great. I need some wood anyway from our project, so processed wood. Okay, so also, this video is also for maybe somebody that watches later, or if I put it on YouTube. Just a quick newbie thing, I guess. This is CubeVR, and it is voxel based like Minecraft, but it's very different in many ways. The crafting, I'll be real quick with this. The crafting requires actual resource gathering and actually manually putting stuff together, piece by piece. So, and then of course you have your inventory or your carry slots. The developer did a very good job making it intuitive and easy. So you have your wheel, you know, just move your hand whichever way you want. You can actually dual wield tools. There are no weapons, and there are no enemies currently, but there is a detailed roadmap or very thorough roadmap available. Got the name of the website. If you search CubeVR roadmap on Google, you should be to scroll down. It'll say Trello, I believe it's called. It should say CubeVR, and you can view the roadmap there. But the developer is going to add multiplayer, along with some water blocks, enemies. I believe he's going to add ladders and stuff. I'm not sure. He's going to make where you can color blocks pretty much any color you want. But yeah, just you have to take a look. There's quite a bit of stuff. So, well, funny story for newbies. Also, or if you played but you didn't know this, if you sit down when you play, you're gonna run into the issue where you're always crouched. Oops, what's going on here? Oh, okay. You're always crouched like this. So this is for new people or people that are struggling with it. So you would go to gameplay, player height adjust, enable, and you have to have your suitcase closed. But what happened is you pull back on your right stick once to stand, and pull back again to crouch. The reason I'm saying this is when I built my stuff, I was crouched. So like this entrance here, it's too short because I was crouched when I built it. So I can crouch for now. But this is the bridge I went ahead and built to connect it to a different section. I am going to use later. Oh, low bridge. I like the idea that first came to mind when I built this arch, and I've seen this. I want this to be my like garden area, like a pond and some flowers. The developer said well, he didn't say it, but on the roadmap it says there are going to be seeds and all that, so I'm assuming you can grow flowers and vegetables and all that. But I've pictured this as like a botanical garden or a garden area. So I'm going to leave this alone for now, because I'm trying to focus on the interior part of the kingdom. Which I guess would be more, you know, obviously where I came from when I started. There is another section over there that I accidentally did because I want to run a big circle looking for the desert. Anyway, I guess I can go over. The other thing, real quick, don't want to be all over the place. My opinion only. If you are since you are just building and exploring, my opinion, you don't really need dying. Doesn't really make sense to me. So if you don't feel like dying from falling off of stuff by accident, gameplay and invincibility enable it. Again, the developer was very good and cautious about what happens when you die. It has a gravestone or drop, whatever you want to call it. So if you die, you'll lose your stuff, but you'll be able to go grab it at your gravesite with a huge beacon in the sky. But for me, since it's only building, crafting, exploring with no enemies, I have it enabled. That way if I'm building something up high, like I tend to do, I don't fall and die and have to spend extra time to go get my stuff. But anyway, I just want to tell you ahead of time that I'm going to jump off here. Cool. I would have died if... Wait, am I standing? Okay, that's why I wasn't. Okay. Don't want to get off topic too much. You can make makeshift stairs, but if you played Minecraft, you might know the drill already of how to make stairs. It may show later on or as I'm building, just as I go for anybody a little newer to building with the voxel style. The easiest way to make stairs. So I started this stairways. Like I said, I have a habit of I try to make the best of when I got lost, because when I came back around, I made a big circle, and I ended up here. So to make up for not really the waste of time, but the extra time I spent and running around, I made the best use of the area that I came across, because it is literally across the bridge I had already finished. Alright, so let's go to the next part. And supposedly you can actually fly. I never really figured it, but you go 3 bricks high, and then you're supposed to be able to, yeah. I did it once, but I can never do it again. Okay, so down here. I know there is no jumping. It's just whenever you fall down pretty far or fall a little bit, you tend to bounce. Now the kingdom is supposed to be a kingdom of secrets. So there's some touches I want to make. Multi-purpose, I guess it would make sense right here. There's other mountains that look like this. It makes me think of ancient ruins. But that's all I'm going to say about it. But it's an idea I have that I'm going to include in my project. But this is a really big project I'm going to be, I'm going to continue working on. And I'm trying to pace myself so it's not too all over the place. I'll try to do good in the descriptions. Of course, this is live. For if you're watching on YouTube, I'll try to do good in the description telling about what each video is. But if you're watching it live, then I mean, you already know. Let's see. There are resources like coal, iron, gold, if you have copper, your normal minerals and stuff. So, let's see. You can actually disable the fireworks too if you don't care for it. But currently killing a deer or rabbit. I never see a rabbit, it's so weird. But if you kill a deer, there's really nothing beneficial other than the fireworks. Just a little bit of entertainment if you're into that kind of humor. Okay, so let's get back to... I originally laid these markers here to find my way back, so like breadcrumbs. I'm going to change them a little later. Yeah, so get back to this part. So, and there's caves everywhere. I know Minecraft's the same way, but I know it's procedurally generated, but the way these are placed around the map, every time I see one, I get an idea of what I want to do with it. So I resist as much as I can. Okay. Now this is subject to change. Some of it I just put just as a get started type thing. So I'll probably change it. And I've actually added on some mod blocks since the last time. That I feel will be more appropriate or match my ideas a little bit better. Like this is a modded block, this is a target. And one reason, obviously, the kingdoms, you're gonna have targets anyway with your guards. But arrows actually do stick to it. So if you like that kind of thing, you can't recollect them, but you have infinite arrows. So, but if you like, you know, target practice or something like that, that's a way to pass time. You get fresh out your bill or lose track of what you want to do for the moment. Or we just want to get better at target practicing, so when enemies come out or anything. Okay, so this would be the entrance, pretty much the entrance to the courtyard. Now this goes to something else I'm not going to be working on for a little bit, because I have an idea for which part is the secret part of the kingdom. Anyway, so we go up here to the path that you can go around that way. When flowers come out, I'm going to put some flowers there. This is my courtyard that I made. This statue is really nice. And most people probably don't realize it, but it actually has stuff engraved in it. Real quick, I don't know if you never played, if you've never noticed it or if you've never played, but actually the detail on this stuff is amazing. It's 8K textures because of the eye tracking on the PSVR2. But anyway, in honor of Habi 147 created a first CyubeVR video to reach 1 million views. But look at the way the light shines on there, and this attention to detail. So I'm not sure what they crafted in, like Blender or what, but they did a pretty cool job of making it. Anyway, so I made some booths here. Those would be weapons. Well, like I said, weapons are not in the game quite yet, other than a bow, which I'm a bow guy, so I'm already happy. But this is like a blacksmith, toolsmith, whatever, a booth, or vendor, or whatever is the appropriate name. Over here, I was able to manipulate things a little bit. This pot does not do anything at the moment. So I placed some torches under it to create the illusion of steam coming up out of the pot. Stand over, you can see flames coming out of it, but this is supposed to be a grocer or food. These are sandbags, but I use them for the purpose of, you know, wheat and flour and grains and all that stuff. So creativity is definitely a big thing on here. If you can imagine it, you could probably do it. And if you notice, not everything is voxel, not everything is, you know, square or cubed. So that's what set this apart too. So that's really cool. I placed these. You can actually resize your stuff as you're placing it, so you can make it really big or really small. But these would obviously hold food. Same thing for these. Now this, I tried to put some colored petals. Does look like ingredients, but they disappear. But based on the flame color, this, you know, represent the elements and stuff. So this would be more of a alchemy, magic, enchantment type booth. Those would be like books and stuff. Another pot where you cook the recipes, make potions. I wouldn't necessarily say this is part of it. This is my original home, or it is my home. I started to think out when I first started playing here. I decided to stop for a moment. The art chest, very the developer's really creative because you actually have to undo the latch to open it. And for you that have played this game, I highly recommend putting your chest on a couple of blocks and crouch. Then you can just kind of walk into your chest and grab what you need instead of having to, crouch down. Now, if you stand when you play and you crouched, obviously that's better. It's more immersive, I guess. But just a shortcut for those of us that can't stand while you play. Okay, so this is my work area. So I have this furnace. You open up here. You put your iron, I assume I guess gold, or sand. So very creative. So you have this part, and then down here. There. For some reason it's acting weird. Let's go down. Anyway, down here is where you put your kindling and your fuel. So charcoal, wood. The process of starting a fire is once again immersive. You have your tinder or flint, I guess. I don't know. Try not to take too much time on this, but this is a respawn torch. So when I was talking about dying earlier, make sure you have your respawn torch placed. So if you started building a place or build a chest, make sure you place one. So if you do have death enabled, you will spawn back at your base. That way if you have a bunch of chests and all that, you don't have to worry, because the world is massive, and that's partially because of the VR too. So anyway, so another chest, resources. It's a makeshift crafting station that I highly recommend. Take 3 tables. That way you can put more materials and craft more things at once. Because I like doing things in bulk. But that's just me, that's just a suggestion. Nothing really up here yet. I started to build a glass observation room by suggestion out of a friend of mine. I'm gonna postpone it because it's just not. Well, that looks cool, right? On it. It's not quite coming out the way I want it. So, but there actually are some pretty cool tricks you can do. No, I don't have any blocks. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, cool. Alright. I can't. No, never mind. Anyway, there's a few things like unintentional glitches, and you can actually make your own elevator. Actually, check this. If you place your things in the wrong place, or you decide you want to make something wider or something, you need to move blocks. You don't have to place new blocks down. You just take your build pointer, put it inside the block, and move it to wherever you want. But follow the objectives as you want. But if you're new, you might as well go through them. I haven't finished them. I should have, because after seeing some other videos, there's some things that it helps you find or help you do. Then unless you figure it out on your own, you're not going to know about it. Yeah, and then the settings and everything is really easy. The developer's only one developer, and he's put a lot of love into this game. So I really do highly recommend it. If you're a fan of voxel games, Minecraft, yeah, it's only, crafting, gathering, and exploring right now. But I honestly, in my opinion, feel like it's very well worth it to get, because, you can already start your builds, and when multiplayer comes out, you already have something you can start out with. Like I really love the idea of, you know, making a kingdom, so that was me, but the idea of multiplayer, if I'm finished or if I don't get finished and, you know, we have a community built up, we can build stuff together and maybe have some community servers built. There's another guy on YouTube, I can't, Wolf Gaming Cub, I'm sorry, I keep butchering it. I highly recommend following him. He has a pretty cool project going on himself. But anyway, I haven't done anything with that section. That section's going to come a little later. But I did make a waterfall. The reason I turned the rain on is there's currently no water blocks. Which you all know if you played a voxel-based game, water can be a pain. So he's going to figure out a way to make water work on this game, but he wants to make sure it works good before he releases it. So, and there's other priorities like multiplayer and other stuff. So, but there's glass. Well, there's colored torches, so that helps with the coloring. There's other colored cubes you can have, but the flicker creates a movement. But once you get some sand and make glass, you can make water. Whether it's when it randomly rains, or you can turn rain on, just so it always looks like water. But it works. So I built this. The waterfall goes down here, across the bridge. Now you're going over to the town center, or the beginning of it. I haven't built very much yet. I'm not going to do anything over there just yet. But this is my fountain. Using the same rules what I showed you with the waterfall. I used glass and the rain makes it look like water. The other thing is there's dynamic weather. So dynamic weather, and there is a I forget what it's called now. I can't remember. But there's a day cycle, night cycle. There's rain, snow, sunshine, wind, volumetric clouds, I believe it's called. Anyway, the clouds actually move. And you'll see pretty soon the night sky. Okay, so these, if you watch my previous video, these are some of the mod blocks I downloaded. I was taking a look at them. I intend to use these somewhere in my project. Some are parts of the secrets parts. But really cool mod blocks. But if you ever want to look up the mods or mod blocks, scroll down below the built-in ones, and you go down here, and if you find one you like, you just download it. Here's some that I did download. You just click on it and it shows you the crafting blueprint. I highly recommend checking it out. You download them in the game, but you will need to restart your game for them to apply themselves and be usable. Okay, now this is supposed to be a shop. I'm okay with the inside. I may change a little bit. How the countertop have some windows. And I put a fireplace. Probably should change this a little bit, but I'm happy with the inside, but the outside, it's not. Probably be better to make a roof, like a slanted roof or something. I don't know, stone. It's just not fitting what I was picturing in my head. But this area is going to have buildings, starting in this area, and then I'm going to shift it, down that way. And the kingdom's going to keep pushing and pushing that way, and I'll have like the castle and stuff. But, this is just my suggestion. I need more chests. You know, like when you're in the area that you're building, have it. I'm gonna go forward. Going forward, I'm gonna make sure I do. You have your crafting materials, with the exception of these, these are already crafted. Crafting materials, you know, stocked up real good in one chest, and then another one. You have your crafted objects or crafted blocks. And a separate one. Yeah, what all you do is, hey, I need lava. Go to the chest, grab the lava, and you're good. You do pick things up with the bucket. So if you're new to the game and you're trying to figure out how you pick things up, you can either pick it up with the bucket, or you can pick it up and put it behind your shoulder and put it in your inventory that way. However, make sure when you do it, you will hear a click. So if you don't hear a click, you probably dropped it behind you. So always pay attention to make sure you hear a click. Okay, and then this area is the area that leads down into what I'm calling a community star chamber or community. I don't know. It's community room. I don't know. But it looks. These blocks look like stars. So when I first started playing, I determined that this would be a planetarium type area. I have one in my home. I forgot to go one section, but I'm gonna put some benches and maybe some tables or chairs. Probably benches for now. And I don't know if he's gonna make switches, but if he does, I'm gonna have lights, and then when everybody's hanging out and stuff, just turn the switch. It'll be completely dark in here. It'll look like a planetarium. I have one similar in my home, but this is the main one. This is the one where if I can get a community built or anybody wants to ever join multiplayer, it's a cool place to hang out. Of course, be better once I get it done, but it's really cool because just looking at it, you know, they twinkle like stars. So, and then you have this really cool. You see the clouds and stuff. And then this is another section that I'm not going to work on just yet. I'm going to try to work on the surface. Make my priority the surface of the kingdom. But later this is going to, you know, keep winding down further and further and further. And then there's something I wanted to build down below. I'm not going to say just yet. So. But that is my current progress. An idea I want to share real quick is I honestly don't know what angle. I know some of my friend that watches, he said the angle that you guys see on your screen is a little weird. But anyway, right here, up to there, I'm going to have a really big waterfall coming down. So I had to put a ceiling there. But it's going to be a massive waterfall. And my idea was to make it go down so far and go down into a cave type area, and anything I build underground will probably have like a stream of water flowing through it that's coming from that waterfall, or one of the main water sources coming from it. Okay. So let me check and see what kind of blocks I have. Inventory. Always make sure you keep up with your inventory. Chests are very beneficial and you can literally build them anywhere, yes. But really pay attention to your inventory, because considering it's a crafting game, it fills up fairly quickly. It is easy to delete stuff if you really don't want it. You just click it and drag it down here and hold until it disappears, or the green bar. But it's so much easier if you just kind of keep a track of your inventory, so you don't have to do that. I was thinking, I was trying to figure out which block to use. Because I wanted wood, but maybe this would look a lot better with a darker wood. Have a light wood on the inside and have a dark wood on the out. I don't know if I have any dark wood though. I might. Dark. Nope. Not here. I don't. I don't think. I don't see it. Dark wood. Yeah, I don't see it. I'm gonna see what, I'm gonna test out a block. See if it looks a little better. So, I might try this. Anytime you get something out of your inventory and you want to pull all of them out, because you can pull one at a time, but if you want to grab the whole stack, grab the left hand, take your bucket, suck in your bucket, or you can put it behind your back. The bucket does have uses a crystal, make it full powered. So if the crystal runs dead, it'll still suck, but it'll suck with a smaller amount of. It'll lose suction. It won't have as much suction. So the crystals charge whether it's day or night. If it's red, you don't want to use it unless you intend to blow materials, like that block. You want it to be blue if you want to gather them. You want to gather things you drop like this, but these are bugged out for me. Okay. Let's put it here. Let's see. Let's just test it out and see what it looks like. I don't know. Let me go up the elevator a little bit here. If you play and you didn't know, you need to be standing when you do it. But if you stand on top of the block, put your build cursor inside the block, and pull up, you have the elevator. Now somebody else discovered this, and I finally got it to work. But if you want to go down, just make sure you have enough room to go down. Okay, and there you go. Let's see. See what it looks like. I think it's also how rectangular I made it that kind of throws it off for me. But I may go ahead and replace it. I don't know. I have 40 of these. So what I'll probably do is do the front. So I want to make an elevator here. I'll just do little by little. Just on the roof here. And then, oh, yeah. And by having a crystal in your hand when you're building, you can multi-block. So instead of one at a time, you can actually, you know, multi-block it. So make sure that's charged too. This little thing here, somebody in my stream told me about it. I just didn't, for some reason I didn't realize it was there. I mean, nobody said something. But you can make the block closer or further away depending on where you're building it. Like how close you are to what you're building. Wait, that was just my elevator. Oops. That's okay. Whoa! No! No! Oh my god. It's always recommended that if you're real close to the blocks you're working with, or in a tight spot, put your tool away. That way don't accidentally do what I did. Bust extra blocks that you didn't intend to bust. So. Alright, come on. Okay, that works. Sweet. Okay, so this was down. A little too much, I guess, but yeah, I think that looks better. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, or if you're with me on Twitch, let me know in the chat if you think that looks any better with that stone. This is Celtic stone. I feel a little better with it. I think I'll finish it and then I'll determine from there. I'll just move my elevator out of the way for a minute. I do recommend as long as you have enough room in inventory to always clean up your mess. Partially because you want to collect the materials anyway, but also so you don't have so much extra stuff going on in your game. A little better, I guess. Like I was talking about earlier, you need to make sure your crystal is charged so you have more suction. And I'll show you in just a moment how you change it. It's not hard, but if you've never played or never messed with the crystals before, then yeah. Okay. I'll finish this out and then I'll go change my crystal real quick. Oops. You can keep the crystals in your inventory, but I have another method that I use to save your inventory slot. Okay. That means I'm out of that particular brick or block, whichever one you want to call it. Good timing though. I only had one missing. Let's see. And currently, the way my setup is, I am playing on my PlayStation, so I cannot see chat. I really can't really see anything with my stream, but I do have text to voice. So if you do want to say anything in chat, want to talk or have any suggestions or want to share some experiences or tips, feel free to share in the chat, or if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to leave comments and let us know. I don't know what's your favorite experience of the game, or what's your favorite part about the game, which I know the common one is obviously the environment and the ability to build, and relaxation. But yeah, let us know. Actually, wait. Sorry guys, I distracted myself. This block, elevator, I can put it right here. Ah, there we go. I feel like my doorway is taller than it was. I don't know. That's okay. Let's go change our battery. And our bucket. So activate your bucket. Just put your hand in there, touch the grip button, take the crystal, put it in there, and release the grip button, and you're good to go. Now the way I do it, when I'm in the middle of building, even if it's still pretty charged, I take this crystal out, and I go ahead and put a freshly charged one in my hand. But for those, you pick up with your left hand, and you kind of put it in your right hand to the grip button, and that's what, you know, a multi-block. That's just something I recommend. If you have more than one crystal that's always charged, change them at the same time. Not sure if it's really beneficial, but just a habit. Now, I am out of the lab block, so what I have to do is go to my briefcase, go to crafting recipes, and you'll find this is a mod block I'm working with, so I have to go through. I found Celtic wall, and this goes for anything with crafting recipes. So if you want to craft a torch, just click on it. It shows you what you need visually and the materials down here. So coal and 2 wood of any kind. And you have your crafting menu pulled up. You have the image. Just click it again, and that'll return you to the recipe page. Okay, so this one was 1 stone, 1 sand, and 1 dry grass. Sand, dry grass, and stone. I don't currently have a workstation built just yet. I'll go ahead and do this, and then I'll probably make some tables. But it was 1 stone, 1 sand, and 1 dry grass. Now, if you've never played, make sure you leave your briefcase open, but if you want to drop multiple, click, drag, continue to hold trigger, and then pull down on your right stick, and just drop as many as you want. I suggest doing it 1 at a time, if you're counting out, you know, 5 or 6. Otherwise, you can just hold back until you run out. So I'll show you. So while holding it, my trigger's still pulled. Pull back. Say 1, 2, or like I said, you can, you know, just drop them. I don't recommend it. The physics are very good in this game, so they will scatter. Ah, crap. See, so stone, sand, and dry grass. I think each one of these make 50, but this is one of the mod blocks. So that's what you do. You can't do it in sections, so you can have this together and have 2 other ones together and put them together. You can't do it 1 block at a time, and you connect it 1 block. So you take this one, you see these little orby things, orbs. You take the blocks that you want to connect. It should turn green, and you'll feel vibration. Let go of the grip button, and they're connected. Then you can switch hands. So if you're left-handed, like I am. Crap, I don't know what's going on. Okay. Sometimes I confuse it. I don't know if it's a bug or it's me, but if it starts acting like that, just drop them. But you take that, put it together. Now you take this. See the orbs? You'll see it light up. There you go. When it lights up like that. Now some of them you would still need to add on even though it's glowing like that. Some of them require a couple extra steps. But once again, you can put it in your bucket, or you can put it behind your shoulder. I have the biggest habit of doing the bucket. I'm gonna make a few more of those. I should have enough room in my inventory. So I think I'll make 1, 2. I want to make enough where I have some extra, so I don't have to worry about it. So if I want to make more, or use more, then I already have it in bulk and ready to go. No, I say bulk. You don't have to put it in your inventory right away. It won't disappear. Just suck it up and put it in your inventory, and voila. So I now have 150 Celtic wall stones. I kind of wonder if that might work. Let me try something. I don't know if it makes sense, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I don't know. Maybe. Oops. Yeah, it's gonna be a tight squeeze if I do that. It won't work. I don't know if that makes sense. It might make more sense if I move things out a little bit, maybe. It won't work. Hang on. Okay. And then I can just have this way. Huh. See how this works here. Oh! But that's what I was talking about. The convenience and the ease of use of this game is very good. So I guess I did that. I guess it's okay. It's unique. I'm okay with it. Okay, so I'm gonna move my elevator. See what I can do. And that's gonna be a window there. So just gotta remember not to cover it up. Alright. Well, they're going to use the whole time on this, but it's part of the building process, right? There we go. Now you can dual wield if you have two of the same. It may come in handy for some things, like if you're mining and you're in a real big rush, or just, you know, like going crazy with your with your hands. There we go. Need my elevator to get the rest of this. And you can adjust the tilt that you pitch and all that with your bucket, like the angle that you put to get it to suck up right, or to more efficiently do it. In the settings, but I'm honestly not too sure about it, so I don't mess with it. I'm just gonna leave the roof wood for now. Let's see what the inside looks like. Let me go to my elevator. That way I get up here a little quicker. There. What the? Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Well, I guess I had no choice, but the only way I can do it is if I build it wider, which I don't want to do. So, I'm going to put that's okay. I'll go ahead and change it all to stone for now, and then I'll leave the floor wood, like so. The walls will be stone, and then the ceiling and floor will be wood. Oh, that makes sense. I don't know. Let's see. And then here. this all here? Or was there a window there? I can't remember. This window was a window. That's okay. Oh, good grief. Okay. Oh, and, oops. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, if you do enjoy the game, definitely get the, if you can, get Discord, join the CyubeVR, Discord, and really cool community, and the developer is very responsive. He's very helpful, and he cares a lot about his game. So if you have any issues or just want to say hi, I just recommend, give him a shout out and let him know he's doing a good job. Because I definitely want to see this game grow even more. I build stuff a little slower than some people. Just bear with me. Okay. We need well, I don't like rushing here. We need some Christmas stocking mod block. So if you mod blocks, you know how to make mod blocks, you know how to do that, it'd be really cool to have later on, like a stocking Christmas that you can put on the fireplace. Look okay like that. I don't know. Okay. So everything is stone, except for the ceiling and the floor. Or should I make it stone ceilings and leave the floor wood? I'm also not sure which shop this is going to be. I wonder if I have any glass. Okay. Yeah, it looks a little weird, but maybe there's some banner or something I could put on there later. I may take it down, I don't know. But that's it for that. Just need some more glass to put some windows up. So I'm gonna go run over to my workshop. Oh, I'm not gonna get to it just yet. I'm gonna build me a small little shed. I'm gonna put a shovel there, or hang it up on the wall. And then I'm going to take some of the soil and the mud blocks. I'm going to make me a little small garden area. So I'm excited about that. And then when the real gardens come out, I'll replace what I have with the real one. Anyway, let's see if I have any glass. Excuse me. Wait, I know I have glass. It's what's in here? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's plenty. Okay, so this is another way to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so same concept. Oops. You do it according to the recipe. I believe it makes 50. It makes 32. It makes 32 glass. If I have enough fuel, I will show you how to use the furnace in a moment. And then I'll make some more glass. Actually, in fact, I'll make some more iron. But I will show you in a moment. Make sure you always drag the block you're going to use into the radio menu and fuse it. And the rain effect in the glass works really well because now it looks like the rain is running down the windows. Was there another one that's not filled in yet? Nope. Not over here. I think there was one inside, two inside maybe. Okay. I feel like that one's longer for some reason, so I'm gonna fix that. I love the sound effects in this game. Okay. Crap. I don't have any more guilty books. Actually, I do. Wow, things are really working out for me today. I like this. Okay. We're just gonna drag it along. Doop. There we go. And I'll fix the ceiling a little later. See, there's a countertop But would they have that kind of countertop back then? In the medieval type time? Well, these are supposed to be like townspeople, so it's not really going to be very fancy. Inside the castle would be, obviously, you know, you have your fancy countertops and all that. So. All right. Oh. Okay. I'm going to build another shop. So I'm going to clear out. Maybe I could, no, because it would be wood. I wonder, maybe instead of this, I can make like a porch. But I would want it wood, I wouldn't want it stone. Because that would make it look a little better. I don't know. I think what I'll do is keep the idea and I'll come back to it a little later. The tools in the game work similar to other games where you start out with your wood, your copper, your iron, glass. You can't make glass tools or armor or anything yet, but I'm sure it's coming when he adds the enemies. But anyway, so right now I have iron tools. So when you start out with your wood, the tools work good, but it doesn't bust as many blocks and it's not as quick. And the same thing for copper. It's better, does more, but not as much. And then of course your iron, you can pretty much touch one of peck one block and it'll go away or bust without having to tap it more than once. So the shovel's similar. Once you have the iron shovel, you can shovel more dirt at one time. And once again, you can dual wield, but for me, I only use one at a time. So let's see. And that'll be cool when I get to my bigger stuff, like the castle or anything a little like I'm constructing that's tall and real big, not necessarily shops. Using scaffolding, and like put it around it as I build it higher and higher. Oop. Of course these look like mud, but they're grass blocks, so there's a the mod block that makes it look like actual soil. Oops. Oh, okay, that's not a block I placed there, so I can't use it. Let me see if I can. I'll go up here. And I figured a way to go sideways. I don't know if it's going to work every time or not. But you kind of walk forward, make sure your cursor moves at the same time. Be careful not to move it forward and not move forward with it, because you'll fall. concept though. So now you can move, not only can you move up, but you can move sideways, so that's cool. Obviously you have long arms, you won't really need to, or you could just, you know, walk, teleport. And anytime you find resources, like that, if you plan on building in front of it, just go to mine it. That's how I do. Look at the detail on this stuff, like my briefcase. Look how real that looks. No way the light shines on it. Okay. One thing I tend to do, I use my bucket as I'm mining. Sometimes it's efficient, other times it doesn't really work the way I want it to. It's my own fault, not the game. Because it's not really what it's made for, I don't think. Or not the way it was designed. As far as using suction while you're doing it, but it's more, I mean, it's definitely comes in handy if you're higher up or something. So I would recommend trying to do it that way when you're higher up, because if you don't, some of the blocks might fly out and fall down really far. Yeah, I think since I'm finding, since I'm finding so much iron, I'm going to show you how to use the furnace. And if you already know, then that's just cooking class 101, right? Okay. My crystal's out. Found a good deposit, didn't I? Ah! Ooh, boy. Now, if you get too close to something, sometimes it'll turn green. And I notice if it stays that way for too long, it'll automatically move you out of there. So I guess I don't know if it's built that way just to so you don't get stuck permanently. But it actually helps, because if I get in a tight spot not meaning to, it'll push me back out into a safe spot. So, my experience anyway. Oop. Let's collect a bunch of stone. Okay. Trying to work a little faster. Oop. Okay. Don't want to build too far over. Actually, I do. Yes, I do. Because I'm trying to slowly push everything back that direction. I just don't want to open up so much that I scatter on my ideas. I want to try to focus on one section at a time. Might be to get done more done that way. I don't know. What if I get stuck too bad? Not being able to do what I'm wanting to do with it. I'll move on to something else temporarily in the project. clear all this gas out real quick. And then I'll go cook some iron. This way. Because the way I'm envisioning it is from now we standing there going this way. The castle. I was gonna think about building a castle, like clear all that out long ways and build the castle. But I need to make the civilian or townspeople area fairly big. I want it to be a big kingdom. And the castle is going to be the most ambitious part of the kingdom. But like most, I have a habit of doing that with everything I do, even real life with my music. Yeah. I compose, but I'm so occupied doing this. Kind of took a break from it. Briefly. I have an idea for a new piece. A string orchestra. It's pirate themed. It keeps running to my head. I'm trying to clear my head of any movie soundtracks, anything like that, so I don't have a too much of a similarity to it. Cause, oop, my tracking. Sorry, guys. Yeah. I like my music to be as unique as possible. Although, oddly, film music is actually one of my favorite types of music. I wanted to be a film composer, but I didn't really finish college. I can't necessarily say I'm good enough to deal with now. Wait, what the? What's it? Oh. I think that's copper. Oh, come on. I think it is. I'll find out in a second. I can't remember. Yeah, it's copper. Cool. The developer, he did a good job making sure things look like a variety instead of just the same thing. Like this one has the inner dips, and this one has some dips, but doesn't look crusty or as many in its different places. So really cool that he kept things unique. I don't know about you guys. I like variety and diversity. At least when it comes to being creative. I like diversity in everything, but creatively, definitely like diversity. I was thinking of making the, sledgehammer. That guy the YouTuber I was telling you about. I need to write his name down or something. I believe his name is Wolfgang Cub. He has a pretty cool project going on his channel, but he made a sledgehammer. That's, he's following objectives and stuff, and it does quite a bit of cleaning out, that's for sure. Okay. But this stream will be on YouTube later, so if you missed it, then you'll be able to see it again, or see it. Let's see. I don't know if I have my YouTube listed in my description or not. I'll double check at the end of this stream. Another game I'd recommend if you like voxel-based games. Now it's different. It's definitely different than Minecraft. It's called CyubeVR. It is not a VR game, although it would be really cool. But it is a voxel-based game. There's a lot of, like, similar to this. There's not everything is voxel. Like a build, like all-in-one type character. So you're a character. You have your building, and then you can switch over when you need to kill an enemy. And you have a sword. And instead of a pickaxe and stuff, you have a gauntlet, similar to, pretty much works the same way as when you bust something. And I don't know if I showed you this. Make sure it's highlighted, and it's like the force. But that's pretty much what the my earpiece is falling out. Yeah. Okay, hang on, guys. Anyway, so the gauntlet, you don't have that. It pulls the whole block out, and it collects it. There's a color palette wheel. You can literally change any block, as long as you have that color saved. All you literally have to do is just go to the block and change the color. So, there's no dyes or anything. You just pull the color palette. But you gotta check it out. My description's kind of vague, but it's called CyubeVR. It's on Steam. It used to be free, and it was online, but the developers felt like it'd be more beneficial and less taxing if it wasn't just an online-only game. So they did create a definitive version, and so you do have to buy it, but it's another really good game. And graphically it looks nice too. I recommend that game too, if you want to check it out. So CyubeVR, it should be CreateVRVISE. But it's on Steam. Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh. I need to go ahead and cook some iron ore, then I need to make some more glass. I'm gonna do the iron first. Okay. So, you said add items 0 to 20, so same concept. Drag it out, and then put your hand in there as far as you can, and then do the multi-drop I was talking about, where you just pull your joystick back, the right one, and it'll change with the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It should be 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I don't know what happened to my stick. I really don't. Everybody else that is ahead of me, or has been building since the beginning when it came out, they have their stick, and I don't have a stick. Anyway, point is, take your shovel or your stick and kind of spread them out. I don't think it really matters, but that's just something I do. Okay, so you can either do it this way first, or you can do the fire first. So I'm going to shut this for a moment. Go down here. You need your tinder, kindling. So you want to have, I put that there. And then, I would recommend coal, but you can use wood. That's good enough to get started. But yeah, you can use coal, and from there, the immersive part comes. You grab, oh, crap. Okay, so I always put it near the edge and just start Just put it down in there, that way it catches better. But, then grab it and toss it in there. Oops. There. I'm just gonna make it. I'm just gonna get another. Oh, I have a dry grass. Hang on. Dry grass. There it is. Okay. Oh. I'll save it for later then. Okay. I don't want to use all my coal just yet. I might put some wood in there. Close that. And then up here, the heat on the left. And the melting progress will start. You can only see visually. It's really cool. I think generally once it reaches like 93, I think it starts amping up the melting. Let's see. Actually, that's why I'm doing that. I'm going to close this and go get my crystals so I can have my bucket ready to go. Okay, so that one and that one. There we go. And what was the? I need more blocks, so I'm gonna double check on my furnace. Make sure it's melting good. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's melting. I'll put a little bit more coal in there just to make sure, and then what I'll do is put some wood in there instead. Oops. While that's cooking, I'm gonna make some of those blocks I need. Okay, so crafting recipes. Cutting stone. Oh, one stone, one sand. Alright. I need dry grass. Dry grass is fairly easy. It's just the ones that are weeds. Just collect the weeds. I do recommend collecting flowers too, because different color flowers equal different dyes. And some of the recipes require a dye. Collect enough to make some bulk out of the Celtic brick. I like the brick, or the Celtic thing. Well, that should be good. Now I have plenty of sand and stone. So this is going to be a garden area over here too. The flowers. Okay, so it's probably already done melting. So I'm gonna check on it. Yeah, it's done. So this is 100%. Go over here. pull this, and this is really immersive too. Liquid iron comes down. Now you make this tray. You have to craft the tray. That you put down in there. And word of advice for the furnace: make sure you have plenty of room. And make it extra. You know, if you're outside or if it's inside, make it taller than it has to be. Make it wider than it has to be. It's kind of. It's a little picky when it comes to sitting down. I guess I could put some more iron in there. Okay, some iron. Oop. Look at that. I think I'm losing heat, a little bit of heat, so I'm gonna put that down. I don't know why, but sometimes it doesn't want to. Open on the bottom. Okay, now it's done. I take my bucket and suck up the ingots. And now I have iron ingots in my inventory. And my inventory is getting full. Now this is what I was talking about. Keep an eye on your inventory space. So if you find that you have too much of something and you're not going to use it, you're not going to put, I'm going to use the example, too much grass in your inventory. Just go down here, it'll turn green and then let go. But yeah, so I have plenty of stone, sand, and dry grass. So speaking of room, I'm gonna need to drop something. The thing about the furnace is it says 20, and if you go over, it's wasted. It won't count for anything. So I'm gonna drop that right there. I might go to my chest and see. Let's throw some stone in there. I was going to slowly clean out this chest and move it. And then we can put it up on a block. So I can just walk into it like the other ones. I think four spaces should be plenty to make a bulk amount of building block. Let's see. Yeah. What's doing that? Hurry up and build this. Let's see, so I want to make how many slots do I want? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want to make enough to fill all of those. If I have to build a chest, another chest outside. But wait, no, here's more dirt. I'll clear that out. And okay, so let's say each one makes 32. I'm really good at math, so I'm just going to do 3 of each. 3 and 3s and 3 dry grass. 1, 2, 3. I usually do it all together, but for some reason I just laid it out separate. But probably one of the easiest things I've made other than a torch. Okay, so there. Oh. And then notice. Is it 50 blocks each? Okay, I'm good with that. I'm gonna make one more, just so I have enough. Excuse me, sorry. One, and I don't know if I have a slot for my ingots. I may go ahead and... Oh, it's losing heat. How much charcoal do I have? I'll wait on it. No. Sorry guys, I'm a little over the place. Let's see, right. Yeah, I want to... Oh, I'm thinking sand. Okay. So... Because sand makes glass. Okay. I'm ready to catch the fuel before it runs out, right? It's not closing. Okay. Alright. It's burned up. Let's see. You know, there was quite a bit of coal where I was. So I'll go ahead and put a bunch of coal out. And I'll put some processed wood in there. Probably should just put some regular wood instead of processed, but dry grass. This time I'm going to keep everything close to the edge. That way I can ignite it a little bit easier. Okay. There we go. Why isn't it working? That's weird. Well, I clicked it and opened it. It opened, so let's see if we can some glass going. I don't know the melting points of this. I used to know some metals, but not glass. Let's see. Maybe I should put a little bit more in there. I don't have any regular wood with me. Put a little dark wood in there. Surely that's enough, right? There it goes. I'll leave it at that. Hopefully that's enough. I'm gonna spend a lot of time with the furnace, so let's move on to wait, do I have really don't mind fountain. I'm still excited I was able to create artificial water. That was a bigger version of that statue. When I first came up to this area, I created an image on a map I can in my mind, because I laid a boundary when I'm building. So I had this line here of the blocks, bricks. And I pictured, like, you know, what if there was 2 benches on either side spaced out. And then I was like, what about a fountain in the middle? Because when you think of, like, I was thinking SAO, of the anime, and it was the Town of Beginnings, and there's always a fountain in some of these, even in the real kingdom, but in some of these animes and stuff like that. So I was thinking, you know what, it'd be really cool to have a fountain. So obviously I can't have a circle one, so I figured why not have one where the water is flowing down on all sides, and it comes down to a, almost like a wishing pond or well, whatever. I don't know. Let's see. Need to keep cleaning out that way. How many blocks in am I going to do? I need to... I always had the elevator if I need it. So I need to at least clean out all this. Now I have to be careful because the way I have my room set up, I don't have my light turned on. I trick it. I try to start the game. It'll scan for the light, and like 1 or 2 times it'll say not enough light. But then third time I try it, it automatically gives me the option to sit or stand. And the only time I lose tracking is if I look down too far or if I look up too high. So let's see. I guess I need to just work my way this way here. Let's see. Go all the way down that way. Cool thing about this standing and crouching, when the way I build it, which if you do it right, you just extend your arm. So I'll stand up so many blocks, and then when I get to the lower ones, I'll just sit, crouch, and bust the other ones. I need to be careful not to collect too much stuff, but it's always good to clean up. Like I said earlier in the stream, that try to clean up the area so there's not so much going on in the environment, so the game doesn't have to process so much stuff. And it just makes it, you know, clean. You don't want a big mess. Let's see how far over I need it. I'd say up to the hedges. So yeah, I'll do it. Not enough space. Yep, so let's sit there. I'm gonna run my crystal while doing that way. Never mind. Okay, so we don't need all that stone. We have plenty of it when I get done with this. I don't want to accidentally destroy my Celtic block, so I need to move it all down the same row. And I don't want to accidentally get rid of my iron. So, alright, and for you that might be watching, I can't really see my stream, but if you played this game, whether it's on Steam or on the PlayStation, you want to let me know in the chat. You know, what's your favorite part of the game and what feature in the roadmap, on the roadmap, are you most excited about being added to the game? I can't see your chat, but I can hear it. So. Because I know a big one would be the multiplayer, which I'm excited about. But I'm also excited about the seeds and weird stuff, but like the seeds and the water, and I don't know, colored blocks, more recipes, and well, even the weapons will be fun. I'm gonna clear some more stone. But what I was talking about earlier about the angle of the bucket, you can adjust it. I just don't know what the pitch and I think it's pitch and yaw. But you can adjust it. Oops. What was it in it? Oh, don't do slow. Bucket angle, pitch, bucket angle, roll. I can experiment with it, but I know that if you hold at a certain angle, like even with the default, it seems to go in the bucket a little better. You don't have to get as close, or I don't know. So let's see. I want to. I guess this is where the sledgehammer would come in handy. I might actually. I'm gonna clear out this spot, this exterior part, and then I'm gonna go make a sledgehammer. I'll test it out, see how it works. I know it busts a lot of blocks, but it's a little random, so I'll see how random it is, because I don't want to. I try to cut my stuff out a little bit. That makes sense. But if I'm trying to do a bigger section like this, I'm going to be busting out a lot. It makes sense to bust out big portions of it. I need to charge my crystal. I need to move my. So one thing I need to do, I need to build a workstation nearby. An area that I'm not going to be building anything else, so probably like right here. And then I need to build a, what we call a crystal altar, is what my friend called it, but, or a charge station, where I have a couple of crystals available. Okay, so, gonna pick up these, no, I'll just bust up the rest and then I'll pick them up, that doesn't make sense to Alright, so going to go get some crystals. Alright, so I'm gonna switch the sounds here. Oops. Alright, that one. Suck in there. I don't have enough room. That sucks. Okay. Stone. And then each one takes a slot. Dang it. You know what? That's okay. Because you can actually use both hands in this game. So I'll just manually take them. And I can actually just teleport, I guess. Let's do that. This doesn't take as long. Build me a charge station right over. I'll do it over here. Oops. So I'll put these here for a second. I will. I wonder how many glass I have. Oh, let's try to make. Okay. I'm just gonna make a glass altar. I think it'll look cool for now. Oh yeah, it looks cool. Alright. Let those charge up. Ah, crap. I need to do some inventory management real quick. Oh, there's raw materials. So let's put I don't know, process wood. Light wood above there. Let's see. Oh, there's another slot there. Is that stone there? Oh, I have it over here. I was trying to organize it yesterday, but I'll dump some stuff. I don't want the dirt. I don't need the ingot right now. How many slots do I have open? I have 4 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So I might put more in here, but there's not enough. Do I have another lines in here? The countertop. I'll put the countertop in there. I don't want to spend too much. I will put. I guess I'll just put more wood in there. I wanted to do these separate, but I'm gonna have to throw some stuff in there. Organize a little later. I need dirt later to craft some stuff, but not right now. And then the wall needs to be down here. I'll put this stuff up here for now. was gonna make a... Oh my god. This chair is not as cushy as it used to be. A sledgehammer. Don't require at least dirty copper. Good grief, I think. Okay. So I have 32. Perfect. Maybe some wood. Fine. And it's not picky about the type. Sweet. Okay, so 5 wood and dirty copper. I really need a crafting station, but I'll use this. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna move these crystals. Actually, I'll probably just use them in my inventory. I think they're charged anyway. Yeah, they're fully charged. Then I'll take my... Oh, it's 3 rows of 5? Is that all? Okay. So I'm gonna do my wood first. And then I'll build onto that. Remember, you can't do it in sections, so I can't put the copper together and then put it on there. So I'll do 5 at a time. Or I guess I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do 10 and then I'll do the other. So how far out? It's 2 out. Okay. Oops. Is it, well, is it above it, I think? Come here. And it was... And it's in there and okay. So 1 row on either side. Oop. Okay. Oh, let's see. 4. No, 5 more. 2, 3. And I was talking about CyubeVR earlier. I have a video from a long while back. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I do wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did I do wrong? Did I do it wrong? Oh, oops. One thing I wish you could do is rotate. I wish you could just click it and rotate. Or click an arrow. Okay. So the 2 on the outside have a row underneath it. I was thinking 5, 10, 15. So each one has... Okay. time it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hate when that happens. Okay. Okay, so is it 10, 15, 20. Shoot under each one. Maybe I'm doing it the opposite way. And then it's above it, not below it. Oops. Damn it. Where'd it go? Okay. Sorry guys, and like I said, I'm a little slow at building, so bear with me. You don't care. And one more row. Hey guys, if you've been following the stream or you watch this on YouTube and you like the content, want to see more and like to build a community, not just for those that own the game, or for those that don't enjoy the content, but also want to build a community up so when multiplayer comes out, we can get together and build some really cool stuff. If you want, be sure to follow, or if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, so we can get this community going. And also, I need to check the name. There's another YouTuber that has been uploading CyubeVR gameplay. He's building a really cool project. I believe his name is Wolf Gaming Cub. I should know it by now. I've watched several of his videos, but check him out too. Show him some support. So we need to grow the community. Let's get more people to know this game exists and get them playing. And get support behind the developer so you can keep doing some great stuff with this game. Oh, wait, 5 more. I keep getting distracted, I'm sorry. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. Oops. I can't tell which one I'm over. Okay, good. There we go. There we go.
Objective completed.
Objective completed. So epic. I feel like I accomplished something when he talks. Alright, let's clean up a little bit, really quick. And then we'll start sledging some stuff.
Objective completed.
Wait, what? Why did it say it again? I didn't do anything. Huh? Alright, so the... Wait. Huh? Oh, because it skipped ahead. I already did that. Objective completed. Did that. Did that. Did that. Okay.
Greetings.
Greetings. Hey, how are you? Place a chair. I could hear the
I'm
speed.
fine.
Okay, great. Thanks for joining the stream. So do you own this game or CyubeVR, or have you played it before? Oops. Oh, holy wow. Okay. It's definitely a sledgehammer. Good grief. It's a little big. I have one of these outside. But don't think it's as massive as. Whoa, let's see, how many to break? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I hope so much that this game someone will get a multiplayer. I mean, the dev announced it since 4 years.
Yeah, it's high priority or highest priority on the roadmap. So.
But no, I don't have it yet.
Oh, you don't have it yet? Yeah, you should definitely get it. I know it'll be a lot more fun with multiplayer and stuff, but you already have it. As soon as he releases it, then you'll be able to do it. What platform are you gonna get it on? Are you gonna play on Steam, or do you have a PlayStation version? Or are you going? Not do you have? I'm sorry. Or are you getting the PlayStation? I do like how high I can get this compared to some other tool. I guess it's about the same. Found another deposit of materials for mineral. Let's see. So, we said 4 years. So, have you been following the game since the beginning? You just haven't.
ATM I am on my phone. But if I play VR, then with the PSVR2. But I get for some reason high motion sickness with that.
What the PlayStation or just VR in general? Cause I always sit down when I play, so honestly I don't know if I would feel nauseous or not standing up. One thing you might be able to try is Ginger.
PlayStation 5 with PlayStation VR2.
All the VR2 makes you get motion sickness. Well, he has some the settings and stuff that that's meant for to help with that. Well, I haven't really actually looked at these. Oh, settings, gameplay, move orientation. He has the hand, head, hybrids, turning mode, smooth turn, walking speed. The hand size thing is funny. You know, watch this.
Yeah, I can play like 20 minutes, then I have to abort it for a day.
Maybe you can build up your VR legs a little bit before it comes on. Because I know some people, just doesn't matter how much they try to get their legs, it just doesn't work for them. But I would suggest, especially since it's getting warm, I don't know where you live, but have a fan blowing on you, and I don't know, drink a ginger ale or eat some ginger. It's supposed to be good for motion sickness. I haven't really played many graphically, and like I noticed when I played.
I heard that with fan few times yet.
I'm sorry, I couldn't understand.
I should really try that.
Oh, the fan? Yeah, the fan, and then eat some ginger or drink a ginger ale. Where you can get some motion sickness.
With a fan blowing on me, yes.
It's actually pretty fun using things like whack-a-mole. Wow, you just smack it. You don't have to hit it, you just wave it around and smack the brick and it'll automatically break. Could you imagine if you could sledgehammer that fast in real life?
This game looks really beautiful, to be honest.
Yes, it's very beautiful. The developer, you might already know, but he took advantage of the eye tracking, and what you're looking at, I don't know if you can see that very good. I'm sorry. They're 8K textures. Because he used a foveated rendering, so he was able to put 4K textures on everything. Or not 4K, sorry, 8K. He did what most AAA games should be doing for the PSVR2, or even other studios. Because you have the lighting, you have the day cycle, you have the weather cycles. You have shadows and just the attention to detail. I understand other games may have more going on, but it is procedurally generated and without the eye tracking. I think he said it really wouldn't look that great. But I'm hoping far as I understand, Unity now supports eye tracking. So a lot of these gaming studios making stuff for the PSVR2 might have more reason to go a little better with their games when it comes to visuals and details. I hope. I think they would sell more. I think PlayStation would do a little better about selling their headsets if more games look, played better and look better. But games like this is just like a No Man's Sky scenario, except for the release was really good on this. But,
Yeah. I would love if they do a survival game like Rust or Days or something like that where you can build bases as well with multiplayer crow.
Oops. I looked up. Ooh. Ah. Did you hear about the studio?
Multiplayer cross platforms.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna have it. As far as I understand, it's gonna work between Steam and
Which
PlayStation.
studio? Sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Keep. There we go.
Wait, I reload the stream quick. I have a bit of delay.
Well, that's okay. What were you going to say? You were asking about the studio. Oh man, if I had enough room to stand up doing this, oh man, I can imagine how
I am
fast.
back.
Oh.
So, about a studio which is about to create survival games.
Survival games? There was a. I was going to ask about the. It's called Flat to VR Studios. Have you heard about that?
Flat VR Studios? No, never heard about.
Okay, well, they already had a studio or some games they were working on anyway. But Flat to VR Studios is going to take flat screen games and they'll get the source code and they'll actually be able to build it for VR. From what I understand, they were modders, a group of modders, but they'll be able to take the source code of different games and make an actual VR version of it. Instead of ports for some of these things, they'll actually be built for VR using the source code. And I watched somebody, Polish VR, he was doing a video and he said that Sony actually gave him the source code for some really cool games. And they didn't say what they are, but they said, hinted they better hurry, better get started, because they're excited to do it. So I don't know what game it's going to be, but I'm excited because if they can start taking flat screen games that are already available for people to play and be able to make it available for VR players, then that will boost, I think, that'll boost VR in general.
Okay.
because that'll inspire more people to get a headset because they can play some of their favorite games in a VR. I think what game was it? There's a lot of games I think would do really well in VR. I don't play anymore, but GTA, I think GTA would look really cool in VR. I know they have some kind of VR for like San Andreas or something, but I mean, for the PlayStation, or the PSVR2, or whatever.
Yeah, also they managed to connect PSVR2 with computer. And Sony now also works on it. I hope we can access the Steam VR games somewhen as way.
Yeah, I think that's their main goal is to make it PC VR compatible so more people. The only problem I see with it, which I can't do it on my laptop anyway, I could play flat screen really good like Skyrim on good, high settings, but I wouldn't be able to do it my PSVR 2 on there because it would still obviously require a lot of power with the computer if it's not using the 5 anymore. But I think it'd be cool. I guess it is a pretty fair price for the headset, so maybe they'll start selling really good. Because supposedly they stopped production of the headset because they're trying to sell back stock, but I don't know how true that is.
To be honest, it was with a good reason why I bought the PSVR. I got it for real cheap brand new.
Oh, you got it real cheap brand new? Oh. Hang on, I'm gonna use my elevator. Actually, I need a... Hang on.
Yeah.
Get my crystals out.
I have it like 3 weeks now.
Oh, you haven't had it long at all then. Okay. Yeah, maybe get your VR legs then built up. I'll just do it, slowly. If you start feeling nauseous or anything, get off right away. But I did notice though, because most I've played was Zenith VR, which not the new one, not the Nexus, but the Last City. No Man's Sky, because the whole game's in VR. Resident Evil 4, which is really good. But extreme graphics. I played the Hubris demo, and I think I started feeling a little weird. So I know the ones with a lot of detail. I probably should get used to later. I mean, this one has a lot of detail, but it's not a lot going on. So I'm gonna use the elevator to go up here. What the? Oh, that's grass. Be careful not to bust my house. Oh no, I did. That's okay.
Do you have used the furnace yet? I've never seen it in action.
Yeah, I can go show you. I can show you real quick. Oh, this is ready. I already melted this. So hang on, this is what it looks like when you release the this glass? Yeah, I think it's glass, yeah. So
That's amazing.
yeah, it's cool because it stays, acts like it's real hot and then slowly fades as if it's cooling down. It's really cool. I'll start it up and show you in a second how it works and stuff. And the glass is blinding too because it reflects, the sun reflects on it. So. Okay. So you have your top, and I will. Why does it still say 20 out of 20? Did I get all? See, well.
Maybe overfilled before.
Well, it'll probably reset as soon as I put stuff in there. Hang on, I put all my sand and iron ore up earlier, so I'll have to go grab some. Wait, have you seen what happens when you shoot a deer on here? Oops, hang on.
Nope.
You shoot a deer, it flies up, and fireworks come out of it. Hang on. I don't know if you caught that on the camera.
Do you need to eat there?
Not yet, but since he already has a bow in the game, I'm thinking that he is gonna make it where you can like kill the deer and other stuff and use the meat, the survival things. I'm thinking he's gonna use the whole, which I would hope anyway. I think he's gonna do the creative mode and then he'll have the survival mode.
Good. BCS, I want a harpoon then to get the deer back.
Well. Yeah, it's funny to watch, but I feel bad when I see the body falling down. Where did I put my ore there? There it is. I have 3. No. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do sand. Where's sand at? Huh? I put sand. Where did I put all my stuff? It was in this one. No, it's the same. Oh, there it is. Okay. I have more sand than I do. Oh, what the? Hang on. I gotta clean out my inventory a little bit. That's just one right there. Go back. There. There we go. And the game does have teleport, so if you get real nauseous, you can just teleport. You can't jump yet. I'm not quite sure if he's going to add jumping or not. But I'm hoping it adds ladders later on. Now trapdoors would be fun too. I like trapdoors. So yeah, you just put it in there. I'll put everything I have in there because I don't have. There it goes. It reset itself. So I have 16. I like taking my shovel and spreading it out just for fun. And then down there, you put your tinder in. I'll put coal in there. I'll keep a little bit of, no, you know what, there's plenty of coal. I'm building my stove, so. Okay. And then you'll need, did I put my dry grass up there? No, okay. And then you'll need some dry grass. And then these flint rocks, just pick those up. And I just suggest just getting right on it. And you kind of strike them together. And then from there, just put it in there with the coal. You can add some wood to it if you want.
That's cool.
You see the little, can't remember what it's called. You can see the heat waves and stuff too. You can tell it's hot. And then up here, you have your temperature right there. And then once it reaches a certain temperature, it'll start the melting progress. But you can already see it melting. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna...
Does it heat faster if the lid is closed?
Honestly, don't know. I usually just close it just in case, or just to be immersive. But I always close it. I'm gonna grab that iron ore. There's only 4 of them.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and put the iron ore in there too. I think that's all I had. Yeah. It should be done. Well, it's going. Isn't it crazy that sand makes glass? So anytime you go on a beach, you really you're standing on glass. Oh. Can you imagine one game?
Within the general PSVR2 tutorial, they showed me a way to see stream chat while in game.
On the PlayStation? Or in VR?
In case I would stream. But I don't. Yes.
I've looked up different videos and I could never find it. I think I discovered how to see how many viewers, I think.
It's then above your head.
It's what? How would...
If you activate the doppioke, the chat is then above your head.
Activate the... what?
Option.
Okay. Option... Because I tried overlay before, and it says it, when I looked it up, it says only available on flat. So I would need to go to, I can't do it while I'm streaming. I'll have to take a look at it when I get off. I don't know why it's slowing down. I'm gonna put some more, burning up pretty good to me. But I'll put some more wood in there. Oh. There we go. Maybe it does heat up faster with it closed.
I need to figure out where it was. If I remember right, if you press the special button OK, the left hand next to the stick. Not the PS button, the other one.
Okay, yeah, it's not giving the option. It won't show broadcast options right now because all it does is pause and stop. So I'll have to wait until I get done. But I did the options though before, and I was able to activate the text-to-speech and console port, but I'll take another look at it when I get done tonight. It's at 98% and it's only 80% melting progress. It's stuck. I think it's stuck.
I will figure it out and I will tell you then if I found it again.
Okay. Appreciate it. That doesn't make any sense. It's 98% heat and it's only 80% melting. You know, the heat's going down. It doesn't make any sense. Add some dry grass. There. I can use the rest of my wood. Yeah. There. I think it's stuck. I'm gonna leave it alone. Well, wait, it might be getting brighter. Huh. That's weird. Well, you got to see it. So. It's the same thing. It'll liquefy.
Maybe it need more fuel.
I put more in it, and now the heat's going back down. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe I should put some raw wood in there. No, raw wood over here. Yeah, I'll just take some this way. Probably should have got some dark wood. Dark wood tends to burn better. Where's it at? That's glass block. That's wood. Okay. See, that helps. Just grab it. Okay. That's not enough, and my game is glitched at the moment. So, yeah. Okay, let's check on it. It's still not. I don't have any coal inside my house. I didn't go inside my house earlier, did I? I have all my some of the older tools hanging up on the wall. You can make wall mounts, and you can hang your stuff up on it. I think it'd be cool when you have armor and your weapons. Have a little armory. And then there's pictures. You can build the picture frames. You can't have custom pictures yet. I don't know if he intends.
That is cool.
If he intends to make it where you can put your own pictures, but there's a good, I think six or seven images you can choose from. I don't know how blurry it is on your screen, but this is just the one I'm choosing, I guess. Let's see if I have any cool ones here. Oop, there's some more iron ore. Any coal? Let me check on the... No, I think it's glitched out for me. Hopefully it'll fix itself next time, because I had it up to 99% and it's stuck at 80. I can add one of these and see if it does anything. What the? Oh, sorry, I lost visual of my tracking. Not much light in my room. I'm completely out of coal. Have you seen anybody cut down wood on here before? Or a tree? And cut a tree down. Not that one, I'm gonna have a pond there. Cut one of these down.
I guess not, but not sure.
Timber. I like how the developer did with the physics. Whichever way you cut is the way, or you chop it is the way it cuts. So if I want to do it at an angle, or like this, or I want to do it right down the middle, or something like that. Pretty much cut as many pieces as you want. I won't go too crazy with it. All your pieces are going to fly around. But you can have them as small as that. I kind of wish you can actually drag the logs. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like drag them or something. Not necessarily pick them up, but drag them along. Or be able to move them somehow. Now we can I tried to, it's like I understand you can't have too much going on in the game anyway.
The small piece counted as 0. Lol.
Let's see. Ah, my earpiece keeps falling out. Hello, dear. Yeah, they actually look at you too, the direction you're looking, or they'll follow you. Let's see. Wait, I'm taking too long. I need to hurry up and get there.
Creepy.
Yeah, you can shoot them right in the butt. I'm gonna check on
Can you axe deers?
No. And there's actually rabbits in the game. But I never see any, it's weird. But you would like the Easter thing, the developer put Easter eggs around the map. And you can pick them up and there'll be something inside. Most of the time for me it was either copper or coal. I guess it's completely out. Alright. And it's stuck at 80%. Okay. How much wood did I get? Oh, that should be plenty. I'll try this again. I'll play, start it, watch it, see how if it gets up to 99% again or up in there and it doesn't move any. I'm just gonna leave it alone and try it again next time. It's already really late.
Maybe close both lids.
I usually do. Well, it's cool you can peek through there. Well, that's doing. I'll show you another part. Up here, I put this above one of the areas so I can just mine without it affecting the area below that I have, or room below. But down here, I forgot. This is going to be my private planetarium area. I call it the storage chamber. I started to put a floor in here, but I'm too tall. So this is going to be my private chamber, or storage chamber. I have a community one I'm going to make, because they look like stars. And they actually flicker and stuff.
What are that blue glowing? Is it radioactive stuff?
No. That would be cool if he added that. Later on, the developer is working on some new biomes. Maybe he could make a wasteland biome. But no, they're stars and they actually glow and stuff. So I was gonna make a private planetarium or star chamber for my home. And there's another area I can show you in a minute. I don't know if you weren't here when the stream started. But it's gonna be a community area, so when multiplayer comes out, could hang out there. I'm gonna try to do that in different parts of the map, or different parts of the kingdom too. So, do you know what a labyrinth is? I think I'm saying it right. Labyrinth. Wait, I'm gonna check on that. And no. It's still stuck at 80.
Sad.
I think it's just glitched. It should be okay. Actually, Hang on, I might, just for the heck of it. I'll go ahead and go back to the main menu and come back in.
Maybe because it is just 16
I don't...
instead of 20.
Maybe, but I don't think it's that picky. Because it's completely liquid now. But, I'll try it again. I went back to the menu, now I'm gonna go back to the, I'll start at the furnace, so. Oh, and the menu that I was just at, it actually uses eye tracking. You can actually use your eyes to use the menu instead of using your...
By the way, your follow alerts doesn't work.
Your follow alerts doesn't work? That's weird. Like, when I was just in the loading screen just now, I could see your message. That's weird. Huh. Follow alerts. I don't know if I have... Do I have follow alerts? I'm new to Twitch. But I don't...
Yeah, I followed you few minutes ago.
Oh, well thank you, man. For... person.
Oh, okay, yeah, you need to set them active.
Okay. It's going back down. I probably just need to get some more coal. I'm gonna get... Well, it's all burning out. Hang on. Oop. It's out. Hang on. Ooh, it's almost midnight. Okay. Let's see. I'll go bust up some coal. I don't know if there's gonna be enough coal to make a difference though. I'll try it. Should have made some torches. Oh, I do have a torch, don't I? Oop. Should have put it. I'll put it here. Ooh, okay. Got a good coal deposit here, so I'll try to, oops, get up some coal. I'm stuck. Okay. Yeah, because I'd like to figure out what's going on with it. Maybe I can, the other theory you said was maybe it does take all 20 items. I don't know. I didn't think it would be required to, because it's all melted. We'll figure it out in a second, though.
You
so.
need a head torch. If there is one.
Yeah. Well, I have torches, but if you hang them up with the sledgehammer, it'll probably destroy it. Normally, though, with the regular pickaxe, you can hang it and it won't. I guess I could. Ah! What the? Scared me for a second. I could put it here. It's really bright, so I should. And it has light scattering, so whenever you get stuff away from it, the light spreads like it's supposed to. See if I can find some more coal. See how far back should I go? I can go behind the shop. Should be okay, I think. Okay. Yeah, there's some more coal back here. Actually, if I'm not careful, I'll end up in the fireplace in my shop. That's good enough over here. I'm gonna move back over. And torches are unlimited, but they only require 2 wood and a piece of coal. And you can actually have different colored ones, too. How many coal do I have now? I have 18. I'm gonna get a little bit more, if I can find it. Wow. Sledgehammer definitely gets a lot done. I can't imagine what the iron one does. Maybe I should. Maybe I should make an iron one. What's my objective say? Oh, a chair. I'm gonna make a chair right now. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Why am I on a wall? Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, I don't want to go down. Uh-oh. Go this way, but a little bit. Ooh, don't want to boost my tower. Okay. Well, I think I'm making more of a mess than I actually am building. Ooh, a copper deposit. So you think you might go ahead and get the game, or are you still going to hold off?
Sorry, I was short away from my smartphone.
Well, it's okay. I was asking, you think you'll go ahead and get the game, or are you still going to hold off until multiplayer? I think it was 30, so it's not real bad. I know some of the VR games, they're trying to get $60, like, huh?
I will wait until multiplayer.
You're gonna wait till multiplayer? What? Well, that's fair. It does kind of get lonely. So without you're gonna play with somebody else. Oop.
I spend too often money for games or announced features and they never were released.
Oh. Yeah, there are a lot of games coming out this year.
So I don't trust developer at this point anymore.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. But I was watching a video today, so far, it said anyway, one of the YouTubers on a list of the most downloaded games, QB was on top. It was #1 for the VR. Wait, I call it QB again. I always call it QB. I know it's CyubeVR, but I always call it QB. Alright, so I'm going to take a break from that real quick, and then I think I have some more...
Yeah, it's a really cool game, but I love this kind of games only in multiplayer.
Yeah, it's definitely more fun that way. I used to be pretty antisocial, to be honest, but VR has helped a lot. Because I was playing that game I was telling you about, Zenith. Wait. Yeah, so I'm gonna get some more glass real quick. Oops. Because with multiplayer, you know, you can see face to face versus just a voice. So it helped a lot. Where did I see that glass? It was
Yes.
Would it be? Oh, sand. I feel silly now. Okay. Oh, keep going the wrong way. Alright, so you may be right. Hopefully that's what it is. Maybe that's just being picky, but I'm not sure that 20. So I'll do that, and then now I have coal. Go ahead and close that. So I'll put some coal in there. A little bit of it, and then I'll put some wood on top of that. Don't have any wood. Don't put on any wood. Okay. And then I'll put some extra kindling in there. See how it does. Go over here real quick. I think my crystal was dead, yeah. Oops. Max it reaches 80. 50%. I'm gonna have to end the stream in just a few minutes. It's already going on midnight. For me, I have to take some medication that makes you drowsy. But I'll be on it. I'll stream again tomorrow, starting at between 8 and 8:30 p.m.
Okay.
But I'll wait a few more minutes to see if this the melting goes. Oh, there it goes. I feel so stupid. You're right. I guess you either that or the fuel didn't work right. But yeah, now it's going up. So maybe it'll hopefully it'll keep going. I'm gonna close it. They're gonna let me. Come on. Where's okay. Go grab some wood. Okay. Wood. Okay, good.
Are there later more modern crafting stuff except for the furnace?
Modern. Hang on, I'll go to my crafting recipes. There is furniture. There's the chest, the compass, some chairs, picture frames, furnace, ingot tray. Yeah, so there's some tables, statue, barrels. I used a fence to make that bridge, the railing on the bridge. There's some benches, the kettle. You might not have seen the kettle. I might go down there in a second. Hey, I don't think you might have been watching. Oh, it's ready.
I mean like carts or conveyors or something.
Oh, no, not yet. But no, the developer's working on a lot of stuff. I think he's just as excited about it as we are. So, do I have anything else in here?
Okay. That would be cool. Driving in a mine with a cart.
Oh yeah, especially in VR. That'd be cool. Yeah. I'm thinking about recreating in Minecraft. I was really never really crazy about it, but my kids, had it, so they wanted me to play with them, so I got it. But I had like a cave tour. I dug out the cave and had different trails on it. And then later on I added a gold mine ride. It was like a minecart. And then more recently I added a roller coaster that goes underwater. With a minecart. Okay, so yeah, the furnace worked. I guess it is this picky. You have to have 20. But no, this is the courtyard of one of the courtyards. But Like they have different like booths and stuff. Like this would be the blacksmith booth where you have tools and swords and all that. But it's something I think you might like. This kettle doesn't actually do anything yet. I just took torches and put it underneath there, and it looks like steam's coming out of it. But if you look into it, you can see it's just torches. Looks like there's something in... What is it? Oh, it's rust. Okay. That actually looks pretty cool in here. But no, this is supposed to be the grocer, or the food vendor. And these are sandbags.
The idea is great.
Thank you. And these are supposed to be sandbags, but looking at them, I think like they're flour and wheat and grain. So you can't, unless you're really looking at it, I mean, you can see the sand on it, but from a distance you can't tell. And you can resize things, so when you place it, you can actually use the same thing that's on your wrist. When you, oops. Well, I guess I don't have anything active, do I? Hang on, it's the same, as this, when you have the scale. Well, it's not scale, but same concept. You use the slider, and you can make it big and small. So I made a big one, and then I made a small one. And then I did the same thing for the barrels. So I went ahead and made a big one, a medium one, and a small one, and put some more bags out front. And then out here is the, you can see the elements, the different colored torches. It's supposed to be like a alchemy slash enchantment slash
Awesome.
magic. So you'd have your spell books over there. There were some petals I tried to put out, but the petals disappear because they're really not meant to be out in the environment. So I just put crystals out. And then back here is where you would brew your potions. There's also mod blocks. I don't know if you here want to talk about it or not. There's actually mod blocks you can download. The developer was able to get Sony to allow him to do it, I guess. These are some of the same ones that are available on PC, I think. Yeah, you can download them and then use them like I did these right here. Once you download them and you restart the game, click back in and it'll give you the recipe to make them. But here's one, that target block I made. Well, I didn't make the mod block, but I downloaded it. I'm gonna take 3 shots and see how I do. Probably horrible. Hey, I made 1 on a target. No, 2. Let's see if I can hit the... Nope, too low. Alright, too low. Oh, that was horrible. I still missed. See if I do any better. Nope. Okay. Maybe I can at least hit the deer before I get off. There's been a lot more deer since the last update. There was already quite a few, but you can have a real fireworks display going if you wanted to.
I played for fun on an event with arrow and bow and I was way better than expected. I hit at 20 meters a circle with 5 centimeters in radius.
Oh.
Yeah, was quite fun, but nothing I want to do regularly.
Yeah, I really like the thru. I haven't shot a real one in a long time. Did I ever get my glass? Yeah, must have already got it. Okay. Alright, man. Well, I appreciate you guys joining the stream tonight, and thanks for the follow. If you guys, anybody else that watched, enjoy it, be sure to follow so we can build up a community.
Welcome.
And I'll stream again tomorrow night too. But if you're watching this on YouTube, if you liked it, be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll post content as often as I can of the game. You can watch my progress and watch the game also grow. Alright. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Saya.
See ya.